was a thriller indeed here at TD Garden. Bruins take down the Sabres in overtime on Halloween Eve. 4-3 your final. Bruins Overtime Live. Presented by BuyAToyota.com. Properties not seen on TV. Visit BuyAToyota.com. Adam Peller and Billy Jaffe, Barry Peterson. A thriller.
And some bear behind us.
Everybody's happy.
Everybody is happy.
Wow. Wow.
They did it.
They did it somehow. It didn't. They're a little lucky at times in this one, partner.
Yeah,
it was a little slop. It was,
Yeah, we said earlier in the season how they allowed points to kind of slip through their fingertips. Here they were able to, haul them back in when maybe they didn't deserve at times. However, you kind of thought they were going to win it on the power play at the end, and then the 4-on-3 into overtime, and then the young guys had to take it over in overtime.
How about the 4-on-3? Like, it didn't feel like here we go. It was kind of whoa. It was kind of holding back, and that's where I had that kind of oh no, you didn't take advantage of that moment. But leave it to the young guys. Who'd have had it on your bingo card that Khusnutdinov and Minton will be your players, your forwards on the ice there for the 3-on-3 to end up culminating in the game-winning goal.
Minton had the game-winning overtime goal against the Blackhawks in Game 2 of the season. He was on the ice for this, but Barry, you said that you thought the Bruins might win it with that power play opportunity, right? But thought the Bruins might lose it too after they challenged the Alex Tuch goaltender interference, and then they went on the kill. But they got a big kill there. Let's go to that game-tying goal here as we take a look at Alex Tuch. Tying things up after a face-off win by the Sabres.
Yeah, and it's another defensive breakdown here. When the Bruins lose the face-off, okay, so they got everybody's numbers. But right here, Billy, look off this draw. Look at two Bruins go right in the corner, leaves Tuch wide open in the slot. There's got to be better communication coming off of that play that he's my man. No, he's yours. And then all of a sudden, of course, they called this. I actually thought they might call this back.
Yeah, I wasn't confident. It was more about maybe a stronger guy winning the battle there that happens. And the problem is if we see it called the other way, then
tomorrow, right?
Then we're all right. I wasn't very confident they would. Regardless, that was about the fourth or fifth face-off play in this game, Barry, that we've seen Buffalo make something happen. Brick talked about it. We talked about off camera. Two guys going to one along the half wall. But in the first period alone, Adam, there were, I think, 3 good opportunities off face-off plays from the Buffalo Sabres. So something that kind of came to fruition in the end for the Buffalo Sabres there. But the Bruins, to their credit, they didn't break, and they found that way.
Yeah, until your bending part. It was like Brick was talking about the Bruins needed more possession. You kind of had the feeling throughout the game that the Bruins were chasing it. If they were, they had 5 penalty kills. That was 11 of the shots. But you felt like they were always sitting back in the neutral zone, trying to slow Buffalo down, trying to get them to dump it in, and they would dump it in. But the Bruins couldn't get any possession or any offense coming the other way.
And in overtime, as we showed you off the top, how about Marat Khusnutdinov and Fraser Minton on the ice? But this is the power play opportunity first for the Bruins. 4-on-3.
Yeah, they didn't get a lot of good chances, right?
No.
They had, two shots, I think, and got blocked, and then all of a sudden, it becomes 4-on-4. But, here you go, a little punch right there. This one goes through the goaltender line, beg your pardon. But nobody from the Bruins there to sweep it up.
I really felt in that power play, the 4-on-3, Billy, there were too much on the outside.
I agree.
Nobody was really a threat. And so that makes Buffalo just kind of said, hey, we're going to leave you out there.
Right, so here we go back, and now 3-on-3.
Darlene loses an edge.
Yep, and there's Minton in the middle of the ice, and you're 3-on-1. And good play by the new pop, Hampus Lindholm.
Oh, did he rip that?
Yeah, but to get up to create the 2-on-1.
Yeah.
If Hampus doesn't get up there and use his dad speed to get up there, that it's not going to happen, if he hangs back.
Dad speed?
I don't know.
That's not a thing.
I was going to.
Dad strength is the thing.
It is. Well, who knows? Just go with it.
Speed. I think he gets slower when he becomes
Just go with it.
All right.
Boy, Khusnutdinov really did a nice job of taking that puck to the middle of the ice. And once he realized he couldn't make that move, he looked right at him and went one-on-one and just roofed.
Yeah, and the goaltender line, now he's not a big guy. He's not one of those 6'4". He stayed back a little bit more than I thought. Right? Just challenge a little bit more, especially in OT. But he didn't. And Khusnutdinov, I thought he had an excellent game.
He had a good game.
And he came in the third period at times, or maybe even a little before that, when played some center when he had been playing wing basically this whole season when he's been in the lineup. So he had to go in the center because of Elias Lindholm's injury. I thought he had a very consistent game. I think that's what it is. I thought him and Mitten were very consistent.
And man,
in this
did
one.
they need those 2 points. Now you win of 3 or 4, right?
Yeah.
Now you're starting to hopefully get a little bit of momentum.
3 in a row at home.
Yep. And you got some more here at home, and you can maybe get some more and climb back into this thing because, as we showed the standings, once you get past the first 2 teams, everybody else is together.
Hampus Lindholm making his return to the lineup as well on the ice for that overtime goal. And, of course, a new dad as well. Sophia caught up with him after the game.
All right, Hampus, lots of excitement. Obviously, you guys giving up the lead, but then coming back in overtime. I know you were on the ice with Khusnutdinov. He scored the goal, but what were you seeing on that play? And just were you waiting for the pass, or did you want him to shoot?
He was trying to drive the net, and if the pass there is there, but great job by him.
Yes, and by you guys, I know you didn't want to give up that lead, but didn't get many shots off at the beginning, generating. Then you guys score a couple, give up the lead. What was said in the timeout to make sure you rallied and held on to the 2 points?
No, I thought we had some in the second period. There's some when we really pushed them back. I think we got to learn from that. Like we can't be playing on our heels in the third period, and any team's gonna have to have their looks. But Corby played great, and we found a way to win.
Okay. Did you have a hard time focusing today? I know you're professional and you focus on the game, but you did just have a baby. Congratulations with Amanda.
Yeah.
Where was your mind at, and what was the morning like? Again, congratulations.
Yeah, it's been all about the baby. I think I had an hour and a half sleep tonight, so
oh my gosh.
Not great for an NHL game, but worked through it, and obviously it's been focused on Amanda and our little baby Magnolia. So, but it was nice to get the win for them, and all excited going back to the hospital here in an hour or so.
Okay, beautiful name. Go home. Go see your family. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks, Hampus.
Magnolia, beautiful name, as we bring you our Subaru of New England star of the game. David Pastrnak. Take a look at the goal leaders. Since the calendar turned to 2025, David Pastrnak and Morgan Geekie, both of those guys scoring a goal tonight. And for David Pastrnak, it was career goal number 398, a 2-on-1 opportunity.
And you could win a lot of money in the bar on that bet, couldn't you? You know?
Yeah.
Because everyone would put Draisaitl and McDavid in there with Pasta.
Yeah, Matthews, whatever, right?
Yeah.
Not Morgan Geekie.
Well, good for him, man.
Absolutely. As we take a look at David Pasternak's 7th goal of the year to give the Bruins a 2-0 lead.
Yeah, and we've seen a couple now of these goals. Guys coming in on their off wing, bringing the puck to the middle of the ice. You've got one of the world's best shooters with the puck who actually loads like he may pass over to Elias Lindholm, and that gives pause to the defender in the middle, who I thought backed up, played a little too much in the middle the whole time, and then he zips it by the goaltender.
You just can't get it to sit down. And then once he gets in that move, Billy, if you're lying, you're looking at his body, you're trying to figure out what he's doing. He's going to give you a shoulder fake. He's going to give you a pump fake. I'm going to hold it like I'm going to pass it. That's going to freeze you, and then I can get it by you.
Yeah, it brought the Byron Boehm stick. It brought it over, that little move, right, to corral the puck. And then also, you see Lyon, his reaction when the puck went by him. He buckled him. He thought, then it would go higher, and it went low on that side, 5-hole kind of on the left pad. And he's so heady with his puck position.
Costa will do that to you. He had the goalie guessing.
Yes.
Because he's holding on, he's looking, and he's kind of going like, okay, you're going to move before I move. And he did.